Hello, my beautiful friends. Thank you for joining me today. I know the lighting is less than ideal, but for the summer, we're gonna have to deal with that because it's difficult for me to be in the direct sunlight. Not only because it's super hot, but just for personal reasons. So I thank you for bearing with me. I love having these conversations with you. And in this place where we're interacting, we use words, right? Because that's how I'm conveying my information. That's how we as a society tend to communicate, is with words. But beyond the words, I'm very, very intentional about the energy that I am sending and where I am speaking from. I am speaking from my heart center more so than my mind. I open up and I let what needs to come out. And that is very different than how the vast majority of people communicate within our society. We use thought forms and translate them into words. And so we are connecting with one another with the mind. Whereas there's a whole nother level of connection and communication that is available to us. We've all tapped into it at one time or another. You know, you've thought about somebody and the phone rang, or you thought of something and it showed up in the mail, right? That's that energetic connection. And even though we do it unconsciously, we can do it very consciously, right? But in order to do that, we have to tune in to our inner wisdom and our energetic being in order to convey that to others. You know, many years ago, I believe it was Bruce Lipton, had mentioned that frequency and energy never lies. And I'm so sorry, this lighting is like really bad. I'm gonna try to fix that. Is that better? I hope so. That energy never lies. And his hypothesis was that language was created so we could lie to one another, because it can be distorted. And in some languages that's really prevalent, right? One word means like 5 different things. But energy doesn't lie. And each and every individual has a radar, a sonar, so to speak, about energy. And that's why sometimes when you're talking to somebody and the words that they are saying are all right, but something about it doesn't feel right. And you might not even know that it's something about that doesn't feel right, but you might feel sick. You might need to leave the space. You might just be like, I don't trust that person, and have no idea why. But that is because your inner guidance system is at work. And more people are starting to consciously choose to tune into that and use energetics to communicate with one another. We are seeing a rapid expanse in telepathic communication. You know, in my sessions with clients, we talk a lot, right? That's how it works, along with doing body work. And sometimes we will be processing something and a client will go, oh my goodness, my brain is grasping to understand this and feels like it's scrambling, and yet something about that hits home. It resonates, like it feels true for me. And then there needs to be an integration process that happens, right, for the brain to catch up to the wisdom of the body. And that happens for some faster than others, but it's a process, right? Because the body knows. My question is, how many times do you receive information and rather than just listen to it and accept it, do you feel into the information? Do you feel what's going on in your body when you're hearing those words? The invitation today for each and every one of you, if you're so willing, is to try that and notice what goes on. The other thing that we can try is to be intentional with our words. It might be very hard for us to convey an idea, a thought, a feeling with someone. It might be something that is a tender subject even. But if we connect energetically to our heart center where we want to connect, we're having this discussion because we want to connect on a deeper level. And you anchor into that energy first before speaking, you'll notice that the words flow more easily. And that's a form of channeling, right? That's just another way of opening up to the wisdom that is all around us. I thank you so much for listening to this perspective. It is a beautiful time that we're living in, where we are all expanding, we are all growing, and it is my greatest joy and pleasure to be helping people do that. I appreciate each and every one of you, and if you appreciated the information here today, I would appreciate a like, a thumbs up, or a share, and please leave any comments. I read them all, and I wish you a blessed day.